If I could just get this room to post 4 times a day, one on LinkedIn, one on YouTube Shorts, because YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world after Google, and Shorts there do very well for search. So if somebody's the amount of people that search for mortgage information on YouTube is profound, so your short could show up. If I could just get this room to post 1 LinkedIn a day, 1 YouTube short, 1 Instagram, 1 TikTok, and reply to 3 people on Twitter when they search the term mortgage and they answer people's questions in the ethos, that would be a huge, remarkable accomplishment, so I'll focus on that for now.
Say that again.
YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, 1 a day on all those platforms. Facebook, that's a 5th, Facebook fan page, and then reply to 3 people on Twitter from your Twitter account by going to Twitter, searching the term mortgage rates, interest rate, you know the terms of your business, you know the things that people are asking. Search those things, hit enter, see people. I know what people think. They're like, well, I'm in Arizona and it looks like this account's in Philadelphia, but just keep building brand, keep building referral opportunities, just keep building, reply to people. This is how I built my Twitter. When I was not known by anyone, I went to Twitter in 2007 and I spent 5 to 9 hours a day while I was running a $50 million wine retail business because I wanted it. And instead of watching fucking Seinfeld at 8:30 at night, I had my phone next to me and kind of watched Thursday Night Football while I did it. And I replied to every single person in 2009 to 2011 that talked about wine in any shape or form. Headed to Napa, looked at their account, they live in Texas. My wine store can't even ship to Texas because of state laws, and I would say, here are the 3 wineries that you should go check out, enter. You know why? Because when that person appreciated it, they told their sister that lived in New York, a place I could sell. Like, what pisses me off about referral-based industries that shit or don't take social media serious is social media is word of mouth on steroids. In the business, Snap has a platform called Spotlight that is similar to these feeds. The reason I didn't bring it up a lot through here is I still think they're a step behind everything else. They're way further along than Be Real, and there is opportunity, but I think back to the question earlier, if we're gonna try to reach 18 to 35 to start really building out our lead for the next decade, that's a TikTok, Instagram game right now where you're gonna get much more dividends against the time allocation.
I needed that, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Let me sneak 1 or 2 more in.
Okay.
Hi, darling.
Hi. I'm Fannie Mae West. And my problem is that I don't know much about social media.
Okay.
I need to be on there.
Email me.
I'm on there.
Yep.
I have people manning my social media, but just how it all works,
Yep.
I have no clue.
That's right.
And so I do videos. I do Fannie financial tips and all that.
Love.
I'm not consistent.
Yep.
And with how to put it all together, how to make it work.
Yep.
The editing.
Yep.
Everybody looks so nice. And I'm like, I don't feel like I'm...
Fanny, you look nice.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
But I don't feel like I'm excited. I'm not...
Well, because you're not taking it serious. Fanny, if I told you you're gonna get 100 referrals from it, if you go 5 posts a day, every day, I have a funny feeling you'll be excited about it. Fanny wants to sell shit.
It's not that I'm not excited about social media. I think watching me maybe is not so trying to,
of course,
get the views and the watches and then...
Yeah, you don't want to get into the rat hole, the insecurities that come along with all of it.
Yeah, and the lighting and for me, I don't want to look crazy. So it's like, I gotta make sure...
When you say you don't want to look crazy, do you mean like you want it to look good or you're worried that crazy shit's gonna come out of your mouth?
I want to make sure I look good when I'm on camera.
Yep.
And then that I'm saying the right, like the lighting. I did one and it was so dark. I was like, ooh, this is so bad.
Like we have to get our self-esteem up. Fanny, listen, I respect when people want to look presentable and professional. Everybody gets to rock the way they want to. If I gave this talk this morning to the auto society, it'd be slightly different. Right? Like you've heard words I've said today that made it contextual to your industry, the housing market, right? So, but it would still be the general thesis. That's how I think about different social platforms. When you know TikTok's a little bit more fun and free, you could be a little more loose. Maybe you're not wearing your suit. Maybe that's where the bowling video goes. At first, at this level, where you don't have huge teams, and even 30, I don't laugh at 30 minutes, it is still work, you know? I don't mind when people post the same video every place. The one thing I always ask them is, please change all of the copy. A LinkedIn post with a video, you're gonna say different sentences than maybe something on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok. But once you get addicted to the growth of your business through this model, you will make the content contextual to the platform. And there's nuances, and again, what's cool is there's all my social handles. It's Garyvee everywhere. You can go right now to my TikTok and Instagram and see I have the same video, but you can see that I post-edited it differently and have different copy. I believe that the market, minimally this year, isn't gonna be a fiesta. I think we can all agree it's not gonna be on fire. I believe that people get scared in those environments. I believe people go on defense in those environments and actually go backwards. That anything that you have been doing that's been progressive the last 2 or 3 years, you actually go back to tried and true, right? We're not gonna do that. We've been doing a little social media, Gary, but now it's a little bit scarier. We're gonna go back to calling people, tried and true. I love when people go tried and true in dark times. That's when we get market share. Your competitors in every single one of your markets is gonna go backwards during this time. A little less $2,000 wine night to get referrals because they want that $2,000 because they're not sure if more money's coming in. This is your opportunity, you know why? What I'm asking you to do with social media costs $0. I'm not asking you to run ads. I'm asking you to know that we are now living in an era in social media that we have not seen since 2011, which means in 2011, you could post on a Facebook fan page and get a lot of people to see it and you paid nothing. For the first time since then, because of TikTok, and now every company has had to follow TikTok, because I'm sure at this point, somebody here, almost everybody here has been affected by their niece going viral on one post about, their sunburn, or a friend putting out something silly about a dog getting 1 million views. It's giving you awareness without having to pay for it. That is the ultimate for us salespeople. Could you imagine being able to get a full page ad in a newspaper for free? Could you imagine running local commercials on television for free? Can you imagine getting radio reads by the 2 biggest radio stations in your town for free? That is what social media is. It requires you to do work, but what are we doing here if we're not working? People love to talk big game, and then they have to do it. We have to work. Nobody flew down here for kicks and giggles. If you decided to come down here, you're a worker. That's how I see it. That's what I like about giving a talk here. I'm not talking to everybody in this industry. People made the effort to be here. That means they're trying to make the effort to grow. My question is, when somebody who's consistently been right for 20 years about this stuff gives you the full blueprint, why you won't follow it? I'm always fascinated by that. And it goes back to my health and wellness thing, because it doesn't come natural. And that makes sense. This is the best opportunity to get serious about social because of the double dynamic of the organic reach is up for the first time in a decade, while this industry is about to go on heavy defense and you're gonna be able to pick up market share. I hope you take it serious. Thank you.